Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Kakadash. I'd like to give double honors to the elders, the apostles, the great millstone. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. Those in this gospel broad, living to the standard of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, wherever it may be. Real quick, this is titled, Brothers Are Under Heavy Attack, okay, from these demons. Just a situation, it's common, quite common, but it's ironic how things happen at certain called timing. But brothers are going through heavy spiritual attacks right now, man. You know, because we're getting closer to the end, which we're already in the end, but things are really getting closer. According to Ephesians, the 6th chapter, you know, it says, put on the whole armor of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and resist the wiles of the devil, because these people are getting more demonic out here. Okay, they're getting more demonic, they're getting more mentally unstable, because the juice they put in their body, or the solution, as we say. And the people, man, they're getting ready to bug the hell out. You know, everybody's all on drugs, they all on dope, you know, and everybody's on edge because, you know, this is the times we're living in. The Most High is stirring up a spirit of confusion out here. Okay, like the scriptures go into how the Most High poured out a perverse spirit upon Babylon. Okay, and it is a perverse spirit out here because everything is backwards, man. You know, like I was looking at the Elder Bro Palau video, which Palau in the Hebrew means prayer. I was looking at that brother's video, man, and he was showing us a video. Basically, a woman got put to death by a cop in Iran some goddamn where because she wouldn't wear hijab, okay, which is a head covering. Because out there in the Middle East, they don't play with that shit. They don't play with women acting out of character. So this big protest manifested itself in Iranian women and you simps out there. Basically, they was burning hijabs in the streets, and I see why these military forces want America out of their country, because when America's in your country, they promote democracy and feminism, okay, and confusion. And Ishmael and Elam, they're not going for that, man. And this is the reason why they're gonna shoot missiles on this place, because you are the primary influence of the Western culture in these different civilizations, and they're not dealing with that, man. Okay, because honestly speaking, back in the 80s and 90s, they would have just went through and burnt all the women and sprayed them down, burning their head coverings in the streets. But that comes from the social influence of America, man. Okay, because what happened was when everybody got access to cell phones and shit like that, you got them TikTok, like you got Iranian bitches doing TikTok challenges now, man, with their clothes off. Like I believe like 3 or 4 years ago, they caught some women twerking on a light pole out there and they beat the hell out of them, man. But that come from the influence of Babylon the Great, you see? And that's the reason why the scriptures say that the nations were mad, because they drunk out the wine of our fornication, man, which is these philosophies, all right? But anyway, that just to show you the perverseness that's going on in the world, you know. But overall, man, you know, brothers, we got to stay prayed up and keep our wits about us, because, you know, it's the times of evil. Scriptures say walking circumspectly, redeeming the times, because the times are evil, man. Okay, like yesterday, I was on my lunch break and motherfucker took my whole goddamn wallet, man. Like, I was coming out the store, I had bought like a banana or some shit and some water and some chips. So I had my bag in my hand, I paid for my purchase with my debit card. So I'm assuming that when I got in that big ass truck, my debit card must have fell out of my pocket. So what happened was I drove around the block, you know, kind of positioned myself in a better location, and I went back to the same spot. But I, you know, parked across the street. But I didn't notice my wallet was gone. It must have fallen out. And so I did a lesson. So it was gone for like 20, 30 minutes before I even realized. I'm like, damn. My truck literally sitting right here, and the motherfucker walked past me and just picked my shit up off the ground and didn't even consider giving it back. You know, which that was an area where a lot of meth heads and crack heads and shit was at, because we were working in a pretty much a low grade area. But the fact about it is, that set me back, because I was getting ready to do some things. You know, the next day I had to go look at some things to try to, you know, buy some things and shit like that. But all of a sudden, you know, my goddamn wallet get taken. Then I had to go to the DMV, get a whole nother driver's license and shit like that, and they charge you $32 out here if you got like a CDL and shit. So lady was being a demon, but I told her my situation. She like, well, go home and get your shit. You know, luckily I live right across the street, but not too far from it. But it was just crazy, man. So had to cancel all my debit cards, X, Y, and Z, and I gotta wait for all that shit to come in there. And I don't even remember everything that was in my damn wallet. I just know my driver's license and a couple of my debit cards, credit cards, and stuff like that. But it could have been insurance cards and stuff. But I don't care, man. But the reality of it is, shit happened like that at the so-called wrong time, you know. But see, that's those demons, man. Because easily they could have been like, here go your wallet, bro. But motherfucker walked right past and pick it up, and I didn't even notice it was gone until my break was over, you know, because I was busy doing the show and I was distracted by other shit too, man. So, you know, just things like that, man. Satan is always in the cut, lurking, always trying to discourage brothers, man, you know. But we got to remain encouraged, brothers, because, hey, we in a war, okay? This is a spiritual battle. We on the forefront, man, you know. We on the forefront and we're behind enemy lines, okay? Like Peter told me, Yahushua said, hey, he told Peter, said, look, man, Satan desired to sift you as wheat. So when brothers are getting attacked often, that means that Satan is trying to get you up out of here. He's trying to discourage you and basically upset the purpose of the Heavenly Father. He's trying to get you so down on yourself to the point, hey, he wants you up out of here, man. Okay, and this is the reason why brothers are going through a lot of shit in their bodies, man, in their minds, because it's really the battle with the mind, man. And I may get into a lesson on that earlier, because I found the precept that the brothers had sent through the group text about the law of sin, how you know, sinning, how you can't escape the bondage of sin, but through your Yahushua, you keeping the law mentally and doing the best you can do. This is all a mental battle, man, because once your mind is weak and once it's broken down and you're frustrated, that's when Satan enters in and he attacks those points, man. You know, just like any strategic warrior, like if you see somebody that's in the ring and they're injured, you're gonna attack that particular spot. Okay, you're gonna beat up on that spot until you get them out of there. And that's what Satan is doing to brothers. But see, he don't understand that the scriptures say that our outer man perish daily, but our inner man is renewed day by day. So he don't understand that we get a fresh new batch of life every single day to deal with the bullshit out here, man. Because this bullshit, like you go to work, man, you know, and ultimately I don't really have any problems there, but you can feel the spirits on people. Okay, this demonic is all hell. Like there's this one black nigga woman that thinks she the shit here, all because, you know, you got a bunch of simps in there, a bunch of Edomite men, and she feel like she can flaunt her ass and walk her ass around and think she's the shit and get her way. Which I'm tired of you fucking black women, man. You black bitches, man. I'm gonna say it just like this. If you ain't in this truth, you need to be fucking canceled, man. All right, and I'm just being straight up real. I'm tired of you fucking women. Okay, you women are a goddamn headache, and you need to be really dealt with real soon. And I'll just leave it at that. But she walks around here with this proud ass attitude with her nose turned up. Typical black woman, right? You know, thinking somebody owe her the world. And for whatever reason, you know, she turns her nose up at me from time to time, and then time she want to talk and act like she my friend. But I'm like, man, bitch, I ain't got time for your fucking shenanigans, man. Like, are you mad because I don't hit on you or something? Like, I'm not finna simp for you. Like, you beneath me at the end of the day. Like, I'm a man of the Lord. You ain't got nothing I want, you know? Don't give a damn how cute you think you are. You ain't shit, man. Especially with you out here, you treating Edomites better. It's the same bitch that gonna say something. Oh, well, make sure you stick with your people. Like, bitch, I don't want to stick with my people. I don't want to stick with the white man, because my people are demons, man. I want to stick with my kind that think the way I think, and it's certainly not you niggas. You know, but she's like, make sure you stick with your people. But this is the same bitch that's going in there crying a fucking white man, always joking. But then when Jake come up and be buddy with her, unless you a low ass nigga, and she, you know, she got her nose turned up. You know, like we be doing these sweeping operations and shit like that. So she be in one vehicle, I be in another vehicle. But for that reason, she got this whole combative stance towards me. But yeah, you got this reprobate dreadhead nigga, just a low life, man. You can just tell he's a piece of shit. Ain't got his life together, you know, just probably living off his woman type shit. But yet that nigga come up and talk, and then this bitch is head over heels, man. But that show you it's a difference of spirit within us and them, because the scripture said the world will love his own, you know. So it just the difference how they treat the men of the Lord. They have a different stance with us than everybody else, because we coming in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, which is fine. Because hey, be separate. I don't care, you know, because our people are wicked. But that's just part of the example that I'm talking about. These demonic attacks, man. you can feel the energy on people, and they feel your energy because they know we don't vibe with them as much as they don't vibe with us. We don't vibe with them, man. Okay? And we don't want to vibe with you people. Me personally, I don't want to deal with Jake. You know, I deal with him because I have to. And in business and stuff, I deal with him because I have to. But other than that, I don't care about dealing with you Jakes, man. I don't care about dealing with the so-called white man. You know? If you ain't a brother, or if you ain't some type of Jake that got some type of morals about yourself, then, hey, stay the hell away from us, man. Okay? And that's all I'm going to say. Hey, brother, I see a precept. I'm late, so I ain't going to be able to read it, man. Salakia. Sirach, Ecclesiastes 7:26. And I find more bitter than death the woman whose hearts is snares and nets, yep, and our hands is bands, whosoever please the Most High should escape from it, but the sinner should be taken by. That's right, my brother. But hey, man, the water for the precept, all praises and glory and honor that's due to you. How about Shimi Hawashai? Hey, you know, I'll be on Jake time, man. And with that, shalom and a ball.